Tell me a little bit about some of your hobbies.
Okay. Um, as I was growing up, and it lasted as I got into my adult years, raising tropical fish was my hobby. I really enjoyed it. Uh, I find tropical fish very relaxing just to watch them and listen to the bubbling of the filter and all that kind of thing. And they're beautiful. And so raising tropical fish was the hobby, and probably until just 2 years ago when I just got tired of cleaning the tank and doing all the work. And now I actually have a video of an aquarium in my aquarium. So that was one big hobby. Um, Sports was a huge, and is still a huge part of my life. Um, Playing sports, watching sports, being a loyal fan of sports. I grew up with the Baltimore Orioles and the Baltimore Colts, and then they turned to the, we ended up with the Ravens, and I'm a diehard fan. I've played softball for years and years and years. Again, never played little league, never got any training from anybody. Just got into it, loved it. Was never a great player. Was Although I have to say, several years ago was probably a pretty great fielder, um, but I've lost that. But I still love playing. I love the team aspect. I love the people that I play with, even though I can't even remember their names sometimes. But I just love the whole team aspect of it. I love being out there on a uh, summer night when you're standing out there in the field and there's a slight breeze. There's nothing better. To me, it's just like, it's wonderful. Even though when it comes to sports, I never have gotten pissed off at somebody else that hasn't done well. I get really pissed off at myself. I'm one of those people, if I miss a ball, or if I go 0 for 4 in hitting, I will think about that for days, not just for hours, but for days. And I will replay all over the place how that ball was, why I didn't catch it, things like that. That's just me. And although softball is my favorite sport to play, football used to be, and football is my favorite sport to watch. I can't play anymore, obviously. Unlike softball, you age out of football pretty young. Um, but anyway, I love football. I love the Ravens. I don't like college sports, quite frankly. I don't know why. I just don't. But I love professional sports. I've kind of gotten away from baseball. I've found it from watching baseball. It's gotten very boring. It takes 3 hours to watch a game, um, and uh, uh, and of course, where we live now, there's no professional baseball team. I follow what the Orioles are doing online, but you know, the Ravens, I pay extra to be able to watch them on TV. And actually, my friends and I text each other. Um, we all keep our text going while the game's on. It's just like we're all sitting together and we talk about it. So sports is a big hobby. I've stated before, reading is a huge hobby. There are not many days that go by that I don't read. And I know that now, I'm at the age where I take a nap every day because I enjoy it. I actually happen to enjoy sleeping, which Helene can't understand because she's always doing something. But reading, I read every single day before I take a nap. I'll read 10 or 15 pages just to kind of relax myself and fall asleep. But reading is still, I don't even know if you'd call it a hobby or a religion, but I just love to read. Um, I've had other hobbies. I've been creative. I used to write a lot of poetry and write songs, most of which the world has never seen and never will. But I used to really enjoy writing, and would write things to mom and stuff like that. But so writing, was a big hobby, and along with reading. Um, I got into, I learned how to bend plexiglass and how to shape it and things like that. And I used to make things which I actually sold, which really helped us because I got into that when we really didn't have any money. And I would make figures. Like if somebody was a lawyer, I would make a plexiglass lawyer or a dentist, and I'd add little details to it. And people really liked them, and I used to sell them, and made some decent money doing that kind of thing. Um, I guess I'm pretty good. I don't do it as much anymore because everything's taken care of here. But working around the house, I'm pretty good with tools and stuff like that. I built an entire basement in one house. Um, I built Shannon's room when she was first born. But no, I built a whole finished basement in one house. I wouldn't say that was a hobby, but it's something I'm pretty good at. And I'm good at figuring stuff out. When something goes wrong here, now we have Google, but before Google, when something goes wrong, I can usually figure out what it is, get the right parts and the tools and fix it. Or I make up a fix, jerry rig something. Um, I guess from a hobby standpoint, those are my hobbies.